9 years later, stranger things. Season 5 has to finally solve an ignored 11. Mystery before ending the series. The unseen burden, 11's silent battle. From the very first scene, 11 has carried a weight no child should bear. The crushing isolation of being different, hunted, and used. But beneath the surface of her fierce powers lies a fragile soul haunted by unanswered questions. Who is she beyond the scars and psychic storms? The mystery of her father has silently gnawed at her, a hidden ache in the core of her identity. Each time she looks in the mirror, she confronts not just the girl who escaped Hawkins' lab, but a daughter lost between secrets and lies. The pain of abandonment mixes with a desperate hunger to belong, to understand the blood that flows through her veins. Her journey has been one of strength, yet the cracks have deepened as the seasons unfolded. As Season 5 looms, 11's emotional turmoil escalates, torn between loyalty to those who saved her and the ghost of a father she never met. Her heart is a battlefield where hope and despair clash in every breath. The trauma of betrayal by those who controlled her contrasts painfully with her need to find peace in family truths. This is no longer just a story about monsters from the upside down. It is the intimate, raw unraveling of a girl's identity and the haunting legacy of a father's absence. Every glance, every memory, every secret pulses with the tension of what will be revealed and what it will cost her. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. You won't want to miss what's coming next. The Shattered Past. Terry Ives' hidden truth. Beneath the haze of trauma and forgotten memories lies Terry Ives, 11's mother, a woman whose own past is a maze of government betrayal and fractured family ties. Terry's quiet desperation, masked by fragile strength, echoes through every whispered word and haunted glance. For years, her truth has been obscured by shadowy experiments and sinister conspiracies, leaving her fighting to reclaim the fragments of a stolen life. But the greatest pain isn't just the pain of what was done to her. It's the silence from those who should have stood by her side. Terry's fractured relationship with her sister Becky adds another heartbreaking layer. Becky's tough love and hidden knowledge create a tension thick with resentment, protection, and unsaid secrets. Between them lies a chasm of grief and guilt that threatens to rupture in the season's final moments. The weight of Terry's sacrifices hangs heavy, and her desperation to shield 11 from the dark forces that destroyed her own life forms a powerful, tragic undercurrent. As the story edges closer to the truth, Terry's past isn't just history. It's a ticking time bomb, ready to explode and upend everything 11 thought she knew about family, love, and betrayal. How much can Terry endure before her secrets destroy the fragile bonds they've fought so hard to build? The Phantom Father, Andrew Rich's ghost. The name Andrew Rich lingers like a ghost in the shadows of Hawkins. A man erased from the story, but never truly gone. His absence is a wound, a void that defines 11's life more than she realizes. Andrew's fate in the Vietnam War, manipulated and engineered by sinister hands, is a chilling reminder of how far the puppet masters went to cover their tracks. His silence is deafening, a haunting reminder of a father who never held his daughter, but whose legacy still shapes her. This forgotten man's life and death are wrapped in government conspiracies and personal tragedy, a perfect storm of secrecy and sorrow. The question isn't just who he was, but why his story was buried so deeply. 11's desperate need to understand him fuels a growing storm of emotions: anger at those who erased him, sorrow for a connection that never blossomed, and the fragile hope that even in death, he might still be part of her story. As the final season promises to unearth long-buried truths, the specter of Andrew Rich threatens to unravel everything. Will 11's journey to find her father's identity finally give her the closure she craves, or open a Pandora's box of more devastating revelations? Becky's burden, the keeper of family secrets. Amy Seimetz's Becky Ives is a woman shaped by loss and loyalty, carrying a secret weight few can see. As Terry's sister and 11's aunt, she stands at a crossroads of family love and painful truths. Her fierce protectiveness masks a complex emotional landscape, where trust battles with suspicion and love intertwines with regret. Becky's sharp edges hide deep wounds, memories of a family torn apart and a sister who slipped through the cracks of government cruelty. Her silence about Andrew Rich isn't mere omission. It's a shield forged in fear of exposing truths that could destroy what little remains of their fractured family. Becky's role is more than a guardian. She is the last living link to a past the show has barely scratched, a key to mysteries that could redefine 11's entire identity. In Season 5, Becky's return, even if fleeting, promises to be a seismic moment where withheld truths may shatter fragile alliances. Will she finally reveal what she knows? Or will the price of honesty prove too high? The shadows of the Upside Down, secrets still untold. Even after 4 intense seasons, the Upside Down remains an enigma, a dark mirror reflecting fears and secrets beyond comprehension. Its origins, its nature, and its chilling connection to Eleven's powers have been teased but never fully explained. The creeping dread of this shadow world hangs over Hawkins like a storm waiting to break, its mysteries pulling at every character's sanity and soul. Season 5 faces the monumental task of peeling back the layers of this otherworldly terror, revealing not just monstrous creatures but the emotional and psychological toll on those who confront it. The Upside Down isn't just a place. It's a manifestation of trauma, loss, and the unknown, forcing characters to face their darkest fears and the painful cost of survival. As the boundary between worlds weakens, the stakes soar, promising revelations that could either save Hawkins or doom it forever. What lurks in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike, remains the most chilling question hanging over the final chapter. The time warp, aging, and the burden of change. The passage of time is a cruel adversary in Stranger Things, especially as the beloved cast faces the inevitable reality of growing older. The very essence of their childhood innocence is slipping away, replaced by looming adulthood and its complexities. Season 5 confronts this change head-on, wrestling with the characters' evolving identities and the strain it places on their bonds. Eleven's own struggle with aging is fraught with emotional tension, a potent mix of longing for the past and fear of an uncertain future. For those who once fought monsters in the shadows, the real challenge now is surviving the emotional upheaval of change and loss. The uncertainty about their futures casts a heavy shadow over their final adventure, deepening the stakes far beyond the supernatural. As Season 5 unfolds, the characters must decide what parts of themselves to hold on to, and which parts to let go. But in a world where nothing is certain, can they ever truly escape the pull of time? Dr. Owens, the enigma, left behind. Dr. Owens, a figure shrouded in moral ambiguity, remains a ghost haunting Hawkins' twisted history. His unclear fate is one of the many threads dangling dangerously close to unraveling the delicate fabric of Season 5's narrative. Owens' complex relationship with Eleven and the lab intertwines loyalty, betrayal, and a shadow of possible redemption, but no one truly knows where his allegiance lies. His absence leaves a vacuum filled with unanswered questions. Did he escape Hawkins' dark grip, or was he consumed by the very secrets he helped conceal? The possibility of his return haunts the edges of the story, promising explosive confrontations and shocking revelations that could tip the balance between salvation and destruction. In this final season, Dr. Owens is not just a missing piece. He is a potential catalyst for chaos or closure. Will he emerge from the shadows, or has he become another casualty of the government's ruthless games? As the shadows deepen and the fragile threads holding Hawkins together begin to unravel, one question cuts through the silence like a blade. What price will they pay when the darkest secrets come to light? With every truth revealed, the walls close in tighter, and the battle is no longer just for survival, but for the very soul of those caught in the storm. Who will emerge broken? Who will rise from the ashes? And what horrors lie just beyond the edge of understanding? The answers await in the final chapter. But beware, some truths are more dangerous than the monsters hiding in the dark.